Hi, I'm Linda Kikolski. I'm one of the house managers at Family House, and I'm here to talk to you today about service vision. When our service excellence program was being developed, our staff took a company service aptitude test, or a CSAT. When initially asked about something called service vision, both our leadership group and our staff thought our service vision was clear. But when the managers got into the topic in more detail at some off-site workshops, they decided that maybe people were saying we had good, even great guest services, but we didn't have a clear service vision as John DeJulius defines it. We're going to take a couple of minutes to talk about mission and service vision, what the differences are, and why it even matters. A mission statement tells us who we are and why we exist, but generally it is not actionable in terms of our behaviors toward our guests. Our mission statement is from the Internal Revenue Service IRS 990 form that Family House has to complete to justify our nonprofit's tax-exempt status, and here it is. Family House was founded and operates to provide affordable, overnight, temporary housing for patients and their families while they seek medical care. Family House also provides temporary housing for visiting physicians, nurses, and medical students involved in the provision of medical care and services in the greater community. So to recap, our mission is to provide affordable, overnight, temporary housing. A service vision, on the other hand, not only provides a clear purpose of why an organization exists, but in more expanded terms, states what the organization can bring to the community and to its customers that they can't get in the same way elsewhere. So basically, why stay at Family House instead of a budget motel? A service vision also provides a meaningful purpose for the organization's employees. Many of our viewers today are our more recently hired employees. We try to choose employees, like all of you, with values that match those of Family House. A service vision is actionable. It describes what behaviors are needed to provide the best of guest services. Let's take a look at an example from a business. Sports Clips' mission is to create a championship haircut experience for men and boys in an exciting sports environment. Here's a picture of the environment they create to sell haircuts. There's a TV with sporting events on it, some sports paraphernalia in the shop, staff who will talk to customers about sports. The service vision of Sports Clips goes to the heart of a champion. The service vision for the employees of Sports Clips is actionable. Employees are to do what is right, to do their very best, and to treat others the way they want to be treated. So the company, with their employees, translates this service vision into the ways they treat their customers. It's the people who work at an organization that are at the heart of the behaviors that make the service vision happen. So it's all of you. Let's take a look at a couple more service visions. Whose is this? To create happiness by providing the finest in entertainment to people of all ages everywhere. If you guessed Disney, you are right. Here's another. Whose service vision is this? We create inspired moments in each customer's day And their keywords are anticipate, connect, personalize, and own. If you guessed Starbucks, that is correct. Starbucks' vision is to create inspired moments in each person's day. They do this by anticipating what the customer wants. For example, knowing repeat customer preferences, by connecting with the customer, and by personalizing. They write your name on the cup, they call you by name, and they take ownership. The employees are empowered to fix problems and to serve the customer. So, why do people go to Starbucks instead of the local gas station to get their coffee? Is it more than just the good coffee? Starbucks mostly caters to an audience of busy people, generally with some disposable income, who may want some respite out of their busy day. They create an atmosphere where people might want to meet a friend or a colleague or a client. Otherwise, they go to the local gas station and get their coffee at a reduced price. So the service vision guides the employees in their response to the customers. In talking about a service vision for Family House, senior leadership started looking at what makes us unique to our guests, what is meaningful for our employees, and how do we turn this into actions and behaviors that serve our guests. The senior leadership group identified 3 themes that were explored in developing a service vision for Family House. These came up frequently: home, stranger, and heal. We want our staff to make people feel at home and that family house is a home away from home. And that's how we market Family House, as a home away from home. We have had guests from every state and more than 77 countries. We want to make them feel welcome in Pittsburgh. We want to be professional yet personal. We want to make people feel they are a friend and not a stranger. Lastly, we want to create an emotional and physical space for loved ones and patients to heal. Some examples are the meals our volunteer groups provide, the camaraderie and support of others who are going through similar situations, our pet therapy program. Why is a clear service vision important? Again, it focuses on the value of what our organization brings to our guests, and it provides a meaningful purpose for those of us who work here. Summing this up in one statement, Family House's service vision is to turn service needs into engagement opportunities, with the goals of making people feel at home, feel like they are a friend and not a stranger, and feel like they have a comfortable and supportive place to heal. It's when one of our maintenance staff fixing a heating unit in a room and compares notes with a guest who has maintenance or plumbing experience. It's about one of our housekeepers knocking on the door of a guest to find her with a vent brush stuck in her hair, and how she spent 10 minutes getting it out for her before she cleaned her bathroom. It's about the house manager who gets out from behind the desk to show the guest where to park, and in the process asks them about their trip and where they are from. It's about housing, juggling reservations so a guest who finds it hard to breathe can have a room with a recliner chair. Or when the phone lines are less busy, listening to a guest who just found out her mother is terminally ill. It's about your coming to work one day and seeing a guest pulling into a full parking lot and looking frazzled, and about what you do to introduce yourself and help them with options. It's about an administrative employee at BOM greeting a guest who mistakenly arrived at the main office instead of one of our beautiful houses, and taking the time to sort out where the guest needs to be and helping him get there. Solving a problem or addressing a guest's needs gives the guest the opportunity to trust us. In this way, we are turning service needs into engagement opportunities. And we want to do this every guest, every time. If we could see inside other people's hearts, it would help us focus on the service vision we are creating. We're going to ask you to watch the wonderful video created by Cleveland Clinic called If We Could See into Other People's Hearts. After the video, answer question number 10 on your worksheet, where you are asked to share what about the video made an impression on you. Also, having a Kleenex handy while viewing is advised. Thank you for your participation. Enjoy the video.